Hey guys, this is Chris, Tabletop Sports Delaware, and we are bringing you Game 10 of our New York Mets 2020 Before Play. And we are in Washington, D.C. on May the 5th, 2020 at Nationals Park for Game 10. We are taking on the Washington Nationals. We are going to, a little bit of news for the Nationals. They're starting Scherzer tonight. Going to make it tough on the Mets. However, Starlin Castro comes up with an injury during the day, and also Yan Gomes, catcher, said it correctly. Thank you, Larry Harris. Got my back. OH, brother. Yan Gomes is setting out for the game. So they've got a couple of backups in the starting lineup tonight. But let's go ahead and hit those lineups, and then we'll hit us some baseball. Your New York Mets. Leading off is going to be third baseman Jeff McNeil, J.D. Davis, left fielder, batting second. Robinson Cano batting third. He'll play second base. Wilson Ramos, catcher and cleanup. Michael Conforto, right fielder, batting fifth. Peter Alonso batting sixth. He's on first base. Center fielder Brandon Nimmo batting seventh. Eduardo Nunez, in at shortstop for the injured Ahmed Rosario, is batting eighth. And starting for the Mets is going to be Michael Wacha, and he will be batting ninth. A note on Ahmed Rosario, he is out for this game and the next game, and then he'll be back in the lineup available for play. Your Washington Nationals, Trey Turner, shortstop, leadoff. Victor Robles batting second, he's center field. Adam Eaton, right fielder, batting third. Eric Thames, first baseman, up in the order to clean up the lefty facing Wacha. Howie Kendrick is going to be in for the injured Starlin Castro. He will bat fifth. Michael Taylor is left field. He'll be batting sixth. In for the injured Yan Gomes is going to be Kurt Suzuki. He'll bat seventh. Asdrubal Cabrera had a great game against the Mets yesterday, so he is going to bat eighth, playing third. And starting, as we mentioned earlier, on the hill for the Nationals is going to be Max Scherzer. So this is going to be a tough game for the Mets. We'll see how it goes. Your officiating crew for this game: home plate umpire Eric Cooper. First base foul line is Mike Everett. Brian Gorman in the middle of the infield, and Jim Reynolds over on the third base foul line. Let's go ahead and get this going, guys. Max Scherzer on the hill. He will face top of the Mets lineup, Jeff McNeil. Let's get this started. 1-1-5. He is fresh. Pops it up in the infield on the left side. Asdrubal Cabrera gets underneath it. Makes easy work of the pop-up. That's one away. J.D. Davis now. Scherzer with the pitch. 1, 2, 3. Both flash and fresh. He is a double flash. J.D. Davis strikes out, swinging at the knee cheese. Robinson Cano comes up now. He's got a 1-2. Here comes a pitch from Scherzer. Cano lays off. Fastball is high, but in the zone. That is called strike 3 by Eric Cooper, and that's going to end the first inning. Scherzer strikes out 2, trying to give the Mets a taste of their own medicine, as Steven Matz struck out 16 in yesterday's game. Definitely worth checking that one out, guys. Kind of an impressive turnout. Let's see how Scherzer does it in this one. Michael Wacha on the mound. Bottom of the first, he will face Trey Turner in this first at bat. Then Victor Robles and Adam Eaton. Turner, the pitch, 2-2-4. Pitching at home, yes, pops up in the middle infield. That is going to be fielded by Eduardo Nunez. That's going to be... Wacha's not pitching at home. Slugger, he is. Double to left field. Sorry about that. Captain Whiteout to the rescue. Double to left field for Trey Turner. And Turner is on second base. Lead off. And Wacha's got a runner in scoring position. Victor Robles comes to the plate. Here comes the pitch from Wacha. 3-4-6. Nothing on the pitcher. Eager batter. The decider die says yes. And Robles swings at the first pitch. Fly ball to center field. Brandon Nimmo is going to get underneath it. He is going to make that catch. And Turner is a semi-active. He is going to go for the extra base. He's going to try to tag up. It's possible he could tag up. He's going to try to get to third on that fly ball to center field. Let me find my chart. This is going to be exciting. Active, 1 to 5 safe. And no, he is thrown out. 8-5. Fantastic throw by Nemo out there. Not known for his arm, but he really got on it. So that is going to be 8. 8-5. 8-5. Double play. Adam. Double play. Brandon Nemo. Wow. All but in the bag for Turner. Must have got a little bit of a late jump on that tag up. Didn't get a good look. Adam Eaton comes up 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Waka. 2-3-5. He is not a wild pitcher. Batter is not eager. That's going to be... let's see. No, he's not patient. Ground ball hit to second base. Robinson Cano comes up with it over to Peter Alonso for out number 3. And the Nationals score nothing in the bottom of the first. We go to the second inning. Each pitcher has faced 3 batters thus far. Max Scherzer on the mound. A few warm-up pitches with Kurt Suzuki. Kurt Suzuki, a few warm-up pitches with Scherzer, more like it. And Wilson Ramos to the plate. Here comes the pitch. 2-4-6. Scherzer is control. Hard ground ball back to the box. Scherzer goes for it up in the air, a little over his head, bare hands it, fires it over to Thames, a couple of steps ahead of Ramos. So that's going to be out number 1. Michael Conforto now. The pitch, 1-4-5. Scherzer's not struggling. Nothing on the batter. Hard ground ball hit to first. Fielded cleanly there by Thames. Deep. Covered it. Gets it to Scherzer. Step or 2 ahead of Conforto. That's going to be out number 2. Sorry, I got some dry throat going on. Peter Alonso, here we go. The pitch, 1-4-5. Not a struggler. Hard ground ball, this time hit over to third base as Drupal Cabrera comes up. Frozen the rope, throw over to Thames for out number 3. Nobody on. No runs plated by the Mets. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Man, Brandon Nemo with a fantastic defensive play to prevent a run scoring early in the last inning. That was great. Waka, he will face 4-5-6 and Thames, Kendrick, and Taylor. Eric Thames is set. Here comes the pitch. 4-4-5. Waka is a workman. Double to right field. Thames hits this one to the gap. J.D. Davis comes up with it. But a stand-up double for Eric Thames. Same situation for Waka. I don't think Thames is going to try to take third when Kendrick flies this out to center. 1-3-4. Gold catcher. Ramos is not. Champion batter. No. Outfield drama. Then I figure. Here we go. Outfield. It's a hard hit to right field, and Conforto is not gold. Batter lines, base hit to right field. That's going to be a single. Thames is kind of, he's an average one. They're going to send him home. Are they going to send him home? Nope, he's going to hold it third. Alrighty. So men at the corners, nobody out. Michael Taylor comes to the plate. Do believe we are going to have us an infield in for the Mets. Taylor, the pitch, 1-5-6. He is a whiffer and Waka with a strikeout. That's exactly what he needed. Get to the point where a ground ball double play could end the inning. Kurt Suzuki now. It's the pitch, 2-5-6. Waka is not a struggler. Batter is not champion or patient. Infield drama. Let's see what we get. 4-5. Shortstop is not iron. Mets. He is semi-iron. Nunez. Nope, he is not iron. 4-5. Bobbled, but on-time throw to first. Batter out, and that was a 4. I do believe runners advance a base. That's going to score a run. Infield was not in. So we're going to say 4-6. 4-6 on Kendrick. 6-4. I'm sorry. 6-4 on Kendrick. Fielder's choice on Suzuki. 2 outs. That's an RBI. That is going to score Eric Thames 1-0 Nationals. 2 outs, man on first. Bottom of the second. Asdrubal Cabrera, 8th in the order, facing Waka. 3-5-5. Is he a struggler or gilded? No. Champion batter? No. Hard ground ball hits a second. He is a whiffer, though. That's a strikeout for Waka. He got 2 of them in this inning, but he did give up a run. Nats are up 1-0. We go to the top of the third. And Max Scherzer looking to extend his dominating performance of the first 2 innings. No Mets have reached base. Brandon Nimmo, leadoff batter, 7th in the order, center fielder. He'll be followed by Eduardo Nunez and Michael Waka. Here's the pitch. And that is out of view. 1-3-5. That'll be an unusual result. Black 1. It's going to be ballpark qualities. 2-5. Small ballpark. No, it is not. Caught near the left field fence. Nimmo hits it out there deep. And Michael Taylor is chasing it onto the warning track. That is out number 1. Alrighty. Yep, back over here. Stop moving things. Pardon, on another piece of tape. I should have anchored it. One moment. That's how I hold them in place. I just simply tape it to the glass. Alrighty. Eduardo Nunez comes to the plate, 1 out. Max Scherzer is set. Here's the pitch. 3-4-6. Nothing on the pitcher. Eager batter he is. Fly ball hits to center field. Victor Robles takes a couple of steps forward, couple of steps back, reaches up the glove, makes the catch. 2 away, and that is going to bring us to Michael Waka at the plate. Scherzer is set. Here's the pitch. 1-2-4. Controlled pitcher he is. Hard ground ball hit to, not too hard a ground ball hit to Turner at short. Pumps it and fires it over to Thames for out number 3. And Scherzer retires the Mets in order for the first 3 innings. We go to the top of the bottom of the third, rather. Sorry. And Scherzer is going to be the first batter that Waka is going to face. And back to the top of the order for Trey Turner and Victor Robles. All right, here we go. 1-2-5, decide or die. Struggler, Waka is not. Patient batter, Scherzer is not. Hard ground ball hit the third. He's a whiffer. That's a strikeout. 1 away. Trey Turner. 3-3-6. Not an ace or dynamic pitcher. Sad sack, utility, or patient. Turner is not. That's a single into center field. And it'll take us to the experience chart for Mr. Robles at bat. Alrighty, here we go. Man on first, 1 out. Bottom of the third. 2-5. Icon batter. Robles is not an icon batter. Hits a hard liner to left. No! Looks like McNeil. Jeff McNeil is able to stab at that one. Makes the play on the line drive. That is out number 2. Adam Eaton comes to the plate. 1-0 ball game, Nationals. 1-1-3. Waka's not ace or dynamic. Eaton is semi. He is a slugger. That is a double to left. Runners advance 2 bases on doubles. 2 outs. Any runner scores from second? No. So that is going to be a double. Trey Turner rounding third. And headed for home. He's a 1-5 and he gets it. He's going to score. Legs it out and scores from first base. 2-0 Nationals. Adam Eaton with an RBI double with 2 outs, bottom of the third. 2-0 Nationals over the Mets. Eric Thames facing Michael Waka. Here comes the pitch. 1-1-6. Waka is fresh, and that's another strikeout. Number 4 for Waka. That'll end the inning, but the Nationals played another run, tack 1 more on the scoreboard. And that is going to bring out Max Scherzer and the Nationals defensively in the field. Scherzer will be back to the top of the order to face McNeil, Davis, and Cano. right, here we go. Top of the fourth. Mets down 2. Jeff McNeil at the plate. 1-2-6. Scherzer is decide or die. Says he's fresh. Hard line drive up the middle. Howie Kendrick dives, makes the play, prevents the base hit getting up the middle. That's one away. J.D. Davis now. 1-2-5. Scherzer is not struggling. Davis is not patient. Hard ground ball. Nope. Decide or die says whiffer. And that is Scherzer's third strikeout. He's gotten Davis to chase bad pitches. They aren't bad pitches. They're well placed. 2 times so far. Robinson Cano struck out his last time up. 2 outs. Top of the fourth. Scherzer with the pitch. He is not an ace. He is not a sad sack. Deep drive. Glove. 6. It is going. This one is out of here. Home run, Robinson Cano. Trip 6s, and the Mets are on the scoreboard, and Scherzer gives up a run. 2-1 your score. Top of the fourth. 2 outs. Wilson Ramos at the plate. Scherzer is set 2-2-5. He is a star. The Decide or Die says so. Hard ground ball hit to Howie Kendrick at second. Flips it over to Eric Thames for out number 3. But the Mets are on the board with a solo shot. 2-out home run by Robinson Cano. I'm going to go to the bottom of the fourth. Nationals looking to extend their lead. Michael Wacha coming out for the Mets. And he will face 5, 6, 7 and Howie Kendrick, Michael Taylor, and Kurt Suzuki. Here is Hendricks at bat. 1-1-5. Decide or Die says Wacha is not fresh. Kendrick is not a home run king or a sad sack. That's a double into left field. Leadoff double for Howie Kendrick. Michael Taylor comes to the plate. Wacha. 1-3-4. Gold catcher Ramos is not. Champion batter Taylor is not. Outfield drama. 6-6. Right fielder is not Iron. Routine fly out to right field. Played well out there by J.D. Davis. And Kendrick is going to hold at second, so that's 1 away. Kurt Suzuki comes to the plate. He reached first by fielder's choice with an RBI back in the second. And he gets trip 3s out of the affair. Utility or sad sack, he is not. And this one is hit sharply to right field. It is bouncing down the line, being chased by Davis. Davis was cheating towards center. It gets in there. Howie Kendrick is scoring. Kurt Suzuki rounding second. The throw coming in from Davis. And it is being relayed by Cano. Fires over to McNeil, and Suzuki slides in underneath the tag. He is called safe by Jim Reynolds. That's an RBI triple for Kurt Suzuki. Nationals put 1 on the board. 1 out. Man on third. 3-1 your score as Drupal Cabrera comes up. Michael Wacha. Infield in for the Mets. 4-4-5. Wacha. 4-4-5. He is a workman. That's a double to right, and that's going to score Suzuki. Cabrera with an RBI double. And your score is 4-1 Nationals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 4-1 Nationals. That's going to bring Max Scherzer up to the plate. 1 out. Runner on second. I think Scherzer's just going to swing. 1, 2, 4. Wacha has control. Decide or Die says yes. Hard ground ball hit too short. Nunez is able to check Cabrera at second. Fires over to Alonso for out number 2. That'll bring up Trey Turner. Alright, here we go. Wacha. 1-4-6. He is flash. Yes, that's a strikeout. Strikeout number 5. But when you allow 4 runs, the strikeouts don't really mean quite as much. 4-1 is your score. Nationals played 2 runs in the bottom of the 4th. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Max Scherzer still moving right along. He has only given up 1 non-out, and that was a solo shot to Robinson Cano with 2 outs in the last inning. He'll face 5, 6, 7, Michael Conforto, Peter Alonso, and Brandon Nimmo. Conforto grounded to first his last time up. Here comes the pitch. That 4 is up on its end and cocked. Roll them all. 2, 3, 6. Double control or dynamic? No. Pitcher is not batting, and Conforto works a walk. And Scherzer is showing a little bit of humanity here in the middle innings. Peter Alonso, man on first. Mets down 3, top of the 5th. 3, 5, 6. Righty-righty matchup. That's a strikeout for Scherzer. That's his 4th. Brandon Nimmo comes to the plate with a runner on. Would like to get a hit. Flew to left his last time up. 3, 3, 5. Pitcher's not wild. Batter's not a sad sack. That's going to be a single into right. And single into right, Conforto is rounding second. The throw coming in from Adam Eaton, and Conforto is headed for third. He'll slide, but the throw is cut off by Turner to keep Nimmo from getting second. So we've got runners on the corners here in the top of the 5th. 1 out. Eduardo Nunez comes up to the plate. Scherzer. Here's the pitch. That 2 is up on its end. Re-roll them all. 3, 3, 6. Ace or dynamic. He is not. Batter is not a sad sack, utility, or patient. That's going to be a single to center field, and that is going to score Conforto and get Nimmo around to third. RBI single for Eduardo Nunez. And Max Scherzer would sure like to get this going here. And we're going to see a pinch hitter come in for Michael Wacha. We're going to see who? I'm thinking Jake Marisnick. We might see a double switch come out of this one. Jake Marisnick. Alrighty. So that's going to be it for Wacha. And that's going to be it for Wacha. So I don't have to say Wacha, Wacha, Wacha anymore and almost lose it. 9-2 Marisnick. Alrighty, here we go. 1 out. Men on first and third. Scherzer hoping for the strikeout or the ground ball. Marisnick, here we go. 1, 3, 5. That's going to be an unusual result with a red 1 and a black 5. That's going to be balks and bogeys. 2, 4. Trying to make the foot out. Gold glove hangs off for the out. Others lose ball. Runner safe. Catcher is not okay. We're going to say... Alright, here we go. Ready? Here comes the play-by-play. Let me see it happening here. Okay. Jake Marisnick cracks this one to second base. And Brandon Nimmo is off for home. Kendrick fires into Suzuki. Nimmo bowls into Suzuki. Suzuki cannot hang on to the ball. That is going to score a run. Marisnick with the single, the RBI single, and it is a 4-3 ball game. Oh boy, Jeff McNeil coming up. Scherzer would like to get out of this inning in a hurry before things get serious. 2-3-3. He is a decider dice as a star. Hard ground ball hit to second base. He is going to head there for Marisnick. Fires over Kendrick over to Turner. Marisnick slides high, knocks Turner out of the play. Can't get the throw off. So McNeil is going to reach first on the fielder's choice. That's going to send Nunez to third. Men at the corners, 2 outs. J.D. Davis at the plate. Max Scherzer wants to get out of this. That 2 is up on its end. Re-roll them all. 3-3-6. That is ace or dynamic. Scherzer is not. Sad sack utility. Patient. Davis is not. Single to center field, and that is going to score Nunez. That's going to get McNeil around to third. It is a 4-4 ball game. Scherzer is still in this. And no, I'm not taking Scherzer out in the 5th. Not doing it. I'm leaving this one in too long. 3-3-6 Acer Dynamic. Another single to center field. And we start factory machine lining these guys around. That is going to score McNeil. Davis to third. Men at the corners. 2 outs. Cano with an RBI single. Brings us to Wilson Ramos. 9th batter of the inning. Who is grounded to the box and grounded to second. Scherzer is 100% struggling. He has allowed the last 6 in a row to reach base. Only one by fielder's choice. The others just assembly lining singles and guys around. Scherzer's going to get out of this inning. Damn it. 1-4-5. He is struggling. Wild pitch. That's going to score Davis. Oh, no. Sorry, guys. Max Scherzer has fallen victim to the Mets. He's coming out. Not after that. No, he's done. Sorry. Max Scherzer has fallen victim to the Mets. Oh, no. And they are still very much in this game. Sean Doolittle is going to come in relief. Nats have most of their bullpen at this point. They do. Doolittle, Scherzer went 4.2, 4 2/3. Gave up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 earned runs. Before the 4th, only 1 hit. With the 4th, 6 hits. He struck out 4. He did issue a walk to lead off the 5th. Oh my goodness. Scherzer had to come out. That wild pitch sealed the deal right there. Wilson Ramos is at the plate. Sean Doolittle has done his warming up with Suzuki. Comes to wind up the pitch. 2-3-6. A little middle inning drama going here. Doolittle not double control or dynamic. Pitcher is not batting. And Ramos works a walk. Men at first and second. And we got flip the cards. Michael Conforto now back up. He has grounded to first and walked. Men at first and second. Doolittle wants to get to the plate. Control, he is not a control batter. Igor or sad sack, Conforto is not. And Conforto on with the free pass. Bases loaded. Peter Alonso at the plate. Nationals are not liking this. 2-4-4. Doolittle's not an ace. Batter is not a champion. Hard ground ball. Nope. He is a whiffer. That is a strikeout for Doolittle. Gets out of the inning finally. But 5 runs are scored in the top of the 5th, and your score is 6-4, New York. They have the rally here in the top of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th inning coming up. Michael Wacha is still on the hill for the Mets, believe it or not. No, he's not, because we pinch hit. All right, now we're going to do, I think we're going to do a double switch on this one. I really do. I think we're going to bring in a reliever. Center field. See, I was going to do it and put the pitcher there. But Nimmo is next up in the order. Do we do a triple switch? No, we're not going to do that. Okay. Justin Wilson is going to come in and pitch. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. All right, let me write some things in here. Wilson, Wacha went 4 innings, gave up 4 earned runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. Struck out 5. And no walks given. Alrighty. Justin Wilson is going to be next. He will be pitching to the heart of the order, really. 2, 3, 4, Victor Robles, Adam Eaton, and Eric Thames. Here's Robles at bat. 6-4, bottom of the 5th inning. Game is official in the scorebook. 2-2-4. Pitching at home, Wilson is not. Slugger, batter, decider die says no. Single to right for Victor Robles. Alrighty. Now, Victor Robles is going to try to steal second. Can he get the jump? No, he cannot get the jump. He is being held on by Wilson. Adam Eaton comes to the plate. 1-4-4. Is Wilson flash? He is. That is a strikeout. Unless lenient umpire. Eric Cooper is semi-lenient. Nope, that is going to be ball 4 called. And the Mets dugout, I mean, for God's sake, Ramos stayed right there. Eaton was acting like Ramos had to dig it out of the dirt. The Mets are going livid. Wilson, he is holding on to it as best he can, holding his composure on the mound. Eric Cooper is not a fan to New York Mets fans right now. Eric Thames comes up, 2 runners on, nobody out, bottom of the 5th. Wilson, 2-5-6. Struggler, Wilson is not yet. Champion or patient, Thames is not. Infield drama. 1-6 is a shortstop gold. Nunez is not gold. He's semi-iron. Sharp liner through short. That is going to be a base hit. And everybody's going to advance 1 base. Fielded there quickly by Nimmo charging in. Robles rounds third, thinks of it quickly, and hustles back to the 3rd sack. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Bottom of the 5th. Howie Kendrick to the plate. Infield in for the Mets. Here is the pitch. 1-2-5. Wilson is a struggler. Semi, yes he is. Crack. It's a fence check. Oh, what have we got? That is a 4. Is he scrapper? No. Is he slugger? Yes. And that is a triple to the corner. Kendrick smacks that one into left field. It is being chased into foul territory by Conforto. Bounces back out past him. Nimmo charging over. As Robles scores, Eaton scores. Kendrick is rounding second. Nimmo in with the throw underneath the tag as Thames scores. 3-run triple. Clears the bases. Kendrick, in one swing of the bat, he gets the lead back for the Nationals. It is 7-6 in the bottom of the 5th. A very kind of horrible start for Justin Wilson, and he is struggling out there. Taylor is up, man on third, infield in again. 1-2-4. Oh, wait a minute. That was... Hold on. I think it was supposed to be one of these charts, but no. Okay. I forget, so I'm not worried about it. Okay. Here comes the pitch from Wilson. 1-2-4. Does he have control? No. Eager batter. Decider die says no. Works a walk. Michael Taylor on. Minute 1st and 3rd. Kurt Suzuki comes up, and Wilson's coming out of the game. Nah, he's not doing well, so let's get him the heck out of there. Justin Wilson comes out. I think we're going to see Edwin Diaz come in. Edwin Diaz. So let's write Diaz in. Wilson, 0, plus 5 batters. Gave up 3 earned, so far 3 earned runs. 3 hits, 2 walks, no strikeouts. Let's hold judgment on those earned runs because he's got a couple of responsibles out there on the base paths. Edwin Diaz is set to go, facing Kurt Suzuki. Men at the corners, infield in for the Mets. That is going to be 2-4-6. Control pitcher, he is a no. Decider die says no. Eager or sad sack, Kurt Suzuki, no. And that's a walk to load the bases. Bases loaded for the Nationals again. As Drupal Cabrera comes up, he hit a homer yesterday, I believe he did. I don't recall. I think he did. Maybe the day before, not sure. Anyway, let's make sure camera's in focus. I'm thinking maybe it's not. It could be better. No, that's about as good as it was. Okay, cool. No problem. Just want to make sure. Unusual result. Good. Glad I wasted it. As Drupal Cabrera, here we go. Diaz wants to get the Mets back to the plate. 1, 2, 4. Is he a control pitcher? Decider die says yes. Hard ground ball hits a shortstop. Infield in. Lead die is a 1. Bases loaded. Alrighty. So here we go. Hit hard to shortstop. Fielded there by Nunez, gets it down to Ramos, and they're able to force Kendrick darting for home. Fires it over Cabrera's shoulder to Alonso for the double play. So 6-2, 6-2-3. We got runners at second and third. Double play done. Your score is going to be 7-6 Nationals. And Doolittle is at the plate. Are they going to pinch hit for Doolittle? Doolittle hasn't done much pitching. They got to. They've got to. They got to pinch hit for Doolittle. I'm going to drag this out, sorry, but hey, this is the way this game is going to be played. Doolittle is getting pinch hit for... let's leave him there so we know to take him off of that. And not many pinch hitters for the Nationals with Castro and Gomes being out of this game, but Ryan Zimmerman is going to come in and hit in the 9th slot. Third base. Maybe Carter Keyboom. Carter Keyboom is going to come in and bat. And maybe the Nationals can work out a double switch. Nah. Let's let they have Zimmerman at first. No, let's let Keyboom come in. May not be a double switch. Alright, here we go. Scherzer. Or not Scherzer, rather. Oh, yeah. Let's write that in. 9-2. Carter Keyboom comes out, takes a couple of warm-up slices. Edwin Diaz sets in after getting the signs from Ramos. Here's the windup. The pitch. 2-4-5. The batter is a hero. That is a single to left. And that is going to score, let's see, active runners score from first on doubles, from second on any hit. Suzuki is not active, so that is going to be a single. That is going to score Michael Taylor. Another run for the Nationals. And Kurt Suzuki is going to get the third. Oh my goodness. Back to the top for Trey Turner, 9th batter in the inning. And yes, that was another run, so that's going to be 4 earned runs for Mr. Wilson there. Got it. Okay, here we go, Turner. 3-3-5. Wild. Diaz is not wild. Sad sack. Turner is not. Single into right, and that's going to score Suzuki. And that is going to get Keyboom around to third base. Men at the corners, 2 outs again. Another run piled on. Your score is 9-6. And the Senators. The Nationals get to flip the cards. Yeah, last night I had the Phillies on the brain. Now I got the Senators. Victor Robles. Men at the corners, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. 5 runs already plated by the Nationals. Go from a 2-run deficit to a 3-run lead. Edwin Diaz trying to get out of the inning for his team. He is a semi-prospect pitcher. Decider die says it is. Well hit. Fence. 6. Fence. Robles is not a scrapper. Decider die says he's a slugger. That is a 3-run home run. Ah, man, Edwin Diaz gives up the big one. And the Nationals are raking it in here at Nationals Park on this cool, nippy evening on May the 5th in 2020. That would be 8 runs scored in the bottom of the 5th. The Nationals have exploded. 11th batter of the inning, Edwin Diaz. They're leaving him out there for now. 1-3-3. Batter is, Decider Die says, not a slugger. Fly ball to left field. Michael Conforto smacking the hell out of his mitt. Thanks for a chance to do something about this game. Makes the catch, ends the inning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 runs scored, 12-6. So we're right back where we started from 6 outs ago with the Mets. Because it was 4-1, now it's 12-6. They're right back where they started. Ah, my goodness. All right, we need a relief pitcher for Doolittle. And Doolittle went, what? 1 out, 0.1, 1/3 of an inning, no earned runs, no hits, 1 strikeout, and 2 walks. Doolittle. Who's coming in? I do believe it's going to be Will Harris. We still got Wander Suero and Tanner Rainey and Reynes Elias, Daniel Hudson in the bullpen. Will Harris is coming in to try to stanch the momentum, any momentum the Mets might feel left over from the previous inning. So we're going to put Harris there. And he'll stay batting in the ninth position of the order. No double switches. Right there. Brandon Nimmo at the plate. Top of the 6th inning. 12-6. Nationals over the Mets. 3-4-4. Harris is not a prospect pitcher. Nimmo is patient, so he's going to work the walk. Decider Die said so. Eduardo Nunez at the plate. Runner on first. Will Harris is set. Here comes the pitch. 1-5-5. Nunez is not a home run king. Fly ball to center field. Victor Robles is running in towards first. Adam Eaton charging as well. Robles calls him off and makes the catch. Nimmo trots back to first. That's going to be 1 out. And are we going to see a pinch hitter for Diaz? I hate to go through the bullpen, but yeah, I think we are. Alright, let's get a pinch hitter up for Mr. Diaz. Not many in there. Luis Guillorme is going to come in. Bat 9th in the order this time around. So, right there, 9-3, Guillorme. And we will have a new pitcher needed right there. Got it. Okay. Luis Guillorme is set. Will Harris with the windup. The pitch, 2-5-6. And that's going to be struggler pitcher. No, Harris is not. Champion or patient batter. Guillorme has nothing. Infield drama. 2-4. Second baseman is not Gold. That's Kendrick. Bobbled ball. Batter safe at first on an error. E4 on Kendrick. Nimmo makes it to second. Kendrick. Boffo Kendrick. Bad Kendrick. Alrighty. So Guillorme makes it on safely, one fashion or another. Jeff McNeil. Runners at first and second. 1 out. Down 6 the Mets are. 12-6 Nationals is your score. 1-2-4. And that's going to be control pitcher. Will Harris is not. Decider Die says so. McNeil is not an eager batter for the same reason, but he does work a walk to load the bases. So we've got bases loaded for Will Harris, top of the 6th. 1 out. J.D. Davis. 1 ground ball is all it'll take. Looks over to third to keep Nimmo close to the sack, as close as he can. J.D. Davis. I'm thinking it. Now they're far enough behind. No razzle-dazzle suicide squeezes or anything. 5-6-6. Good thing I decided to go with the dice. Harris is not wild. Davis is not a good eye. No, that's a strikeout. Strike 3. Alrighty, Robinson Cano is going to come up to the plate with the baseball right now, Chart. 2-5. Hot batter. Cano got a hit his last time up. He is a hot batter. Rips pitch into right field. Falls in front of Adam Eaton for a base hit. Lead was a 2. And doing. Runners are going to advance a base. That is going to score Brandon Nimmo. It's an unearned run. 2 outs have transpired and the error. Outstanding. But an RBI single for Robinson Cano just the same, and that is going to bring up Wilson Ramos. 2 outs, 12-7 your score Nationals. Top of the 6th. 3 is cocked. Re-roll them. 4-4-6. 4-4-6. Star pitcher. Decider Die says yes. Hard ground ball hits a second base. Fielded cleanly there by Howie Kendrick. Gets it over to Eric Thames for out number 3. And the Mets' hopes of a rally are staunched. They do play to run. 12-7 is your score. We go to the bottom of the 6th. And we will need a new pitcher for Mr. Edwin Diaz. So who's going to come in and do that? Let us see. Edwin Diaz is going in this pile because it says wrong pile. New York. We're going to see Walker Lockett come in. We're going to see Walker Lockett come into the game. Walker Lockett. Diaz went 1 inning. He sacrificed 4 earned runs. Yielded 3 hits. No strikeouts and 1 walk. Not great pitching for the Mets here in this game. Lockett started out pretty decent, but the Nationals just tore it up in the 5th. Here we go, bottom of the 6th. 12-7 is your score. Eric Thames is up. He'll face Lockett, and he'll be followed by Howie Kendrick and Michael Taylor. Thames with the pitch. 1-2-3. Both flash and fresh. Yes, he is. That's a strikeout of Thames. 1 away. Howie Kendrick now at the plate. Lockett with the pitch. 2-2-6. Batter hit by pitch. The Decider Die says so, and Kendrick and tempers are starting to flare. And Eric Cooper comes out and he issues a warning to both dugouts. With all this scoring that's been happening, he doesn't know if that's retribution or not. But he goes ahead and he calls everybody. Says, no, we're not doing this. Warnings to everybody. Next plunker pitcher is gone. So Kendrick reaches first on the beaner. Let's make sure we put that up here. Hit by pitch 1. Michael Taylor comes to the plate. Here it comes. Come here. 1-2-5. Struggler. No, Lockett is not struggling. Not a patient batter. That's going to be a hard ground ball to third. Nope. Taylor's a whiffer. That's strikeout number 2. Walker Lockett. Here we go. 4-5-6. The pitch to Kurt Suzuki. 4-5-6. He's not a patient batter. Fly out to center field, and that is going to be an easy play out there for Brandon Nimmo. That's going to be out number 3. So no runs plated for the Nationals in the bottom of the 6th. We're going to go to the top of the 7th, and we're going to be going from the team chemistry chart for Michael Conforto's at bat, facing Will Harris. Harris pitched a few batters in the last inning, but only issued 1 run. So he'll get a little more work. Michael Conforto will be leading off, to be followed by Peter Alonso and Brandon Nimmo. So here we go. Team chemistry. Everyone is harmonious. 1-6. Pitching team dissonance. No. That is going to be a walk for Conforto. So Conforto is on. First runner on base. Peter Alonso comes to the plate. Will Harris is set. Gets the signs in from Kurt Suzuki. Doesn't like what he sees. Shakes off the first sign. Takes the second one. Alonso is set. Digs in. 3-5-5. 355. Struggler or gilded pitcher? No. Champion batter? No. That's going to be Decider Die says strike 3 on Alonso. Third time Alonso has struck out in this game. Brandon Nimmo comes to the plate now. Your score is 12-7 Nationals over the Mets. Top of the 7th inning. 1 on, 1 out. Brandon Nimmo, Will Harris on the mound. Here comes the pitch. 1-2-3. He is both flash and fresh. That is a strikeout. No. Second inning. Decider Die. He is not fresh. Sorry, we're going to redact that. That is going to be a hard ground ball hit to shortstop. Fielded cleanly by Trey Turner. Fires it over to Kendrick to get Conforto at second. Makes the turn to Thames. On to first for the double play to end the inning. So that's better than a strikeout, actually. For the Nationals, anyway. All right. Mets plate no runs in the top of the 7th. We go to the bottom of the inning. 7th inning stretch. And Walker Lockett is going to come back out. He's held the Nationals pretty good in the last inning. So we'll see if it continues. He'll face Asdrubal Cabrera. Maybe Will Harris. We'll find out. And then back to the top for Trey Turner regardless. Cabrera's at bat. 2-2-6. He is not hit by pitch. He is not the clean-up batter. He is not a whiffer. Fly ball to left field. Michael Conforto chasing over towards the left field foul line. Makes the catch. That is 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Carter Kieboom at the plate. Nope. He was a pinch hitter. That's a placeholder. Are we going to let Harris pitch? They are burning through their bullpen, and even though I have no more games in sight for Washington, I need to play it like they would. With a 5-run lead, they may let Harris bat. So we'll leave that in as a placeholder. Harris is going to bat. So we need to put him in as such. 9-3 Harris. Lockett with the pitch. 1-1-3. He's not an ace or dynamic pitcher. Harris is not a slugger, but he does loop a single into left over the outstretched arm of Eduardo Nunez. Nimmo comes in to cover. But that's a base hit for Will Harris. All right, Trey Turner has said he's got a runner on. Bottom of the 7th and a 5-run lead for his team. Lockett with the pitch. 3-4-6. Eager batter he is not, and he works a walk. And the Nationals are not done yet. 1 out. Walker Lockett. He may be in for a rough shot. Next up, Victor Robles had that 3-run homer his last time up in the bottom of the 5th inning. And he has singled, line to third and flown to center. Lockett with the pitch. 2-5-6. He is not struggling yet. Champion or patient. Robles is not. Infield drama. 1 out. 2 on. 1-5. Shortstop is semi-iron. He is iron. Misplays hot grounder into left field for a single. And that 1. Okay, so that's just going to advance everybody 1 base. Bases are loaded. 1 out. And on that one, Eduardo Nunez just could not quite get to it. Adam Eaton comes to the plate. And Walker Lockett praying for a ground ball. It starts with a 1. 3-3-4. Is he an ace or a star? No. Is the batter a sad sack? No. That's going to be a single into left field, and that is going to score. That's going to score Harris. That's going to score Turner. That's going to get Robles around to third. 2 RBI single for Adam Eaton. 2 more runs tacked on by the Nationals. 14-7 is your score. They're up by a touchdown. And Eric Thames comes to the plate. That is 1 out, 2 on, 2 already in. Walker Lockett. Thames has struck out twice, singled and doubled, scored 2 runs. Here comes the pitch. 2-3-4 runners on base. Yep, we have plate drama. Double ones. Wild pitcher, he is not. Otherwise, it's a strike. So strike one called on Eric Thames. Lockett is set, gets the signs in from Ramos. Ramos comes out to the mound. He's going to confer with Lockett a little bit. Calm it down. Let's get this going. We need to get this doing. At this point, the infield is not in. There's already one out and a runner on first. Lockett needs to get control of his ball. Gold catcher Ramos is not. Champion batter Thames is not. Outfield drama. That one is leaning. That one is not. 5-5. Right fielder is not. Iron. Drive to the gap. Handled easily. Fly out. And it looks like Robles is going to tag up and he's going to score. So that one was hit to J.D. Davis really deep. No chance to make the play. 15-7 is your score. Howie Kendrick. And the National Ballpark is going wild. Howie Kendrick, here we go. 1, 2, 4. Da-de-da-de-da. Control. Lockett has control. Hard ground ball hit to shortstop. That is going to be fielded there by Eduardo Nunez. Gets it over to Peter Alonso for out number 3. He was able to get to that one. However, 3 more runs across. 15-7. Going to the top of the 8th, and we will do our Tabletop Sports Delaware triple check. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Jeez. They scored 8 runs and 10 batters. Holy crapinoli, man. Jeez. 8 runs and 10 batters. 11 batters in the inning. Wow. All right. Will Harris is going to come out, and he's going to start to work on a 3rd inning anyway. He will face Eduardo Nunez, probably a pinch hitter for Walker Lockett, and back to the top for Jeff McNeil. So Nunez is at bat here. Top of the 8th. 15-7 Nationals. 2, 4, 6. Control. Decider Die says no. Eager or sad sack. Nunez is eager. Pops it up on the left side of the infield as Drupal Cabrera gets underneath it. Calls off Turner and Harris and makes easy work of the pop-up. That is out number 1. And yes, we are going to have a pinch hitter for Lockett. Zip it, lock it, and put him in the pocket. He's done. We're going to see Dominic Smith come up and bat. So 9-4. Smith. Dinky dinky do. Facing Will Harris. 1 out. Top of the 8th. Down by 8. Down by a touchdown and a 2-pointer. 3-3-4. Ace or star. Decider Die says he is star. Pops it up on the right side of the infield. And Eric Thames works underneath it. Steps foul. Steps back fair. And makes the catch. That's going to be out number 2. And Jeff McNeil is set to face Will Harris. Here we go. Top of the 8th. 2 outs. Down 8. 1, 2, 4. Control pitcher. Decider Die says so. Hard ground ball hit to Trey Turner. He's moving to his right, fields it on the run, throws across his body over to Thames. One hops it into Thames and beats McNeil there by a step. That's going to be out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. The Nationals with a huge lead. Mets with a bullpen decision to make. And I do believe the Mets are going to see for the first time this season Brad Brock. First time this season, Brad Brock is coming in. We're going to see Brock. Not down here. Up here. New pitcher there. There will be a new batter there. Lockett went 2 innings. Gave up 3 earned runs. Gave up 3 hits. Sorry. Struck out 2. The 6th inning looks so promising for him. And issued a walk. Boom. So that's how that happened. Brad Brock is set to go. He will face 6, 7, 8 Michael Taylor, Kurt Suzuki, Asdrubal Cabrera. So here we go. Brock is set with the pitch to Taylor. 1-5-6. Taylor is a whiffer, and that's a strikeout. And the way these guys are pitching tonight doesn't mean anything. Kurt Suzuki now set. Brock from the stretch. That's a 1-2-4. He is not a control pitcher. The batter is eager. Decide or Die says so. Pops it up. Swings on the first pitch. Looks like Peter Alonso is able to get underneath it. Suzuki got totally underneath that pitch. Easy work of the pop-up. It's going to be out number 2. Asdrubal Cabrera, third baseman, comes in. Facing Brock. Bottom of the 8th, 1-2-4. Brock is not a control pitcher. Cabrera is not eager, and he sits on the 3-1. Brock trying to lure him with a breaking ball high. Did not break enough, so that's going to be a walk for Asdrubal Cabrera. And is Will Harris going to pitch a 4th inning? No. So we're going to see a pinch hitter. No, we're not going to see a pinch hitter come in, because they only have 1 left. Harris is going to bat, but he's not going to pitch. Harris is going to bat, but he is not going to pitch. He's going to go there. Zimmerman's the only one that got left on the bench. And if they really, really need it, if some miracle happens in the next inning with the Mets, Will Harris is going to bat, but he will not pitch. Here we go. We have 2 outs, man on first, 3-5-5 with enough of a lead. 3-5-5, and Brock is not struggling. Batter is not a champion. Hard ground ball to second base. Nope, he's a whiffer. That's a strikeout. So no runs plated in the bottom of the 8th for the Nationals. 15-8 is your score. We go to the top of the 9th, and it is do or die time for the Mets, and we are going to have another pitcher. Doinky right there. A new pitcher coming in here. And this one is just about in the books, one might think. Tanner Rainey is going to come in and close this one out. Is he? Yes. Tanner Rainey is going to come in and close this one out. Out. I mean out. So, Rainey. Harris went 3 innings. Gave up no earned runs. That was an unearned run. 1 hit. Wow. Will Harris really held the Mets at bay. Strikeouts 1, 2, and issued 2, 3 walks. Look at that. And Tanner Rainey is going to come in and finish it. Back to the top of the order for the Mets. Top of the 9th. Rally caps, guys. Here we go. Got a lot of work. 15-7. J.D. Davis comes up to the plate. Second in the order. Leadoff in this inning. He has struck out 3 times in an RBI single. He knocks the dirt off his cleats. Couple of warm-up slices. Tanner Rainey gets the signs in from Suzuki. Here comes the pitch. 5-5-6. He is not a pitching ace. He's not a sad sack. That's going to be a double to right. Leadoff extra base hit for J.D. Davis. Robinson Cano comes to the plate now. Tanner Rainey is set. Here comes the pitch. 4-5-6. Not a patient batter. Fly out to center field. Easy play out there for Victor Robles. So that's going to be 1 away. Davis trots back to second base. He's going to hold there. We're going to go to the team chemistry chart for Wilson Ramos. Tanner Rainey is set. Here comes the pitch. 1-5 pitching team harmony. Outfielder makes a sliding grab of a looping liner. That one is going into right. Adam Eaton comes in, makes the grab, and Davis is going to try to tag up, and he slips coming off second. He gets back to second base. No, that means he can. Duh. Come on. Get this right. It means he's stoic, though. 2, he's going for the extra base. Caught in right field. Stoic 1-3. He is safe. He makes it in underneath the tag. So that is going to be a sacrifice to right for Wilson Ramos. Davis makes it to third, but it is 2 outs. Michael Conforto to the plate. Tanner Rainey looking to seal this deal. 1 out to go. 2-2-6. The Nationals 1 out away from their first win against the Mets. Batter is not hit by the pitch. It's not the clean-up batter, and that is not a whiffer. Fly ball to left field. Taylor tracking back towards the wall. This one is going deep. He's up on the fence, makes the catch. And that's going to end the game. That is going to end the old ball game. Wow. Nationals said, no. Goodness grief. Wow. Just so I know for the next game, everyone is fresh after Matz's. 1 inning for Diaz and Brock, and nothing for Wilson, so all 3 of them are able to come back. Diaz and Brock. Okay, so they're available for the next game. Alright. Oh, wow. Fantastic game there. Someone gave Washington the launch codes. Doolittle will be available, as will Rainey. Okay. So yeah, let's move these guys out the way so we can do our stats. Little longer game than I thought it would be because I really did not think we were going to have quite that much offense. But it is the home run era. Your final score. Washington Nationals 15, New York Mets 7 here on May the 5th, 2020. Let's do some stats real quick. That way I can upload this and people can see the game. Let's get down here so we can see what's really going on. What's going on? Alright. Yeah, so your final score is Washington 15, New York 7. We have 1 error by Kendrick, so Nationals with an error, none for the Mets. Let's do the final pitchers real quick. Rainey went 1 inning, gave up a hit, and that was it. Nothing else. And Brock went the final inning, struck out 2, walked 1. Nothing else. Alright, batting. Wow. And all that, and they only went through the lineup 5 times. 15 runs, and they only went through the lineup 5 times. They packed them tight right there, man. That's crazy. Alright, Mets first. We have Jeff McNeil is 1 of 4 with a run scored and a walk. J.D. Davis is 2 for 5 with a run batted in, a double. Okay. Robinson Cano is 3 for 5. Continuing his hitting tear. We're going to have a stat show before long. I'm going to have to do some work. Run, 3 batted in. A home run, struck out once. Wilson Ramos is 0 for 3 with a sac fly and a walk. Michael Conforto is 0 for 2 with 3 walks and a run scored. So he's getting on base. Peter Alonso 0 for 4. Brandon Nimmo is 1 for 3. 2 runs scored and a walk. Eduardo Nunez is 1 for 4 with a run and a run batted in. Michael Wacha 0 for 1. Everybody else 1 for 3 with a ribby. Put the star right there so that way we know the star's over here. 1 for 1 batted in. 0 for 1 and 0 for 1. So that is 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits. Mets 7 runs, 9 hits, 0 errors. And now we do the Nationals. Trey Turner 3 of 4. Scored 3 runs, a run batted in, had a leadoff double, and struck out in a walk. Victor Robles, 3 for 5. 3 runs, 3 runs batted in, home run. Adam Eaton is 2 for 4 with 3 runs batted in, a double, and a walk. Eric Thames, he is 2 for 4. Scored 2 runs, 1 run batted in, double, sac fly, struck out twice. Howie Kendrick is 3 of 4 with 2 runs, run batted in, double, triple, was headed for the cycle, got hit by pitch, did not get the cycle. We have Michael Taylor 0 for 4, scored a run, walk. Kurt Suzuki 1 for 4, scored 2 runs, 2 runs batted in, a triple, and a walk. Asdrubal Cabrera is 1 for 4. Yeah, I have no idea why I'm able to just say that name so easily. It just rolls off the tongue. Asdrubal Cabrera. It just, you wouldn't think it would, but it just fits the placement of the tongue and the cheeks and the lips and everything. Asdrubal Cabrera. It just, boom, it's there. Then I have a hard time saying Nationals. It keeps coming out Phillies or Senators. I don't get it. Max Scherzer started out the 9th slot 0 for 2 with a K. And then Carter Kieboom and Will Harris ended that up going 2 for 3. 2 runs, run batted in, and a strikeout. And that is these guys. Kieboom 1 for 1, run batted in. Harris 1 of 2, run, and a K. So that is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 17 hits. 15 runs on 17 hits. And they also drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 walks. So 22 base runners. They only left 7 on base. They took full advantage of who they had out there. Your final score, it's always sunny in Washington. The Nationals win this one and drop the Mets to 8-2, so they've won 8 of their first 10. Nationals win this one by a score of 15-7, guys. Thank you very much for watching the game. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. As always, keep on rolling.